Good morning and welcome to Earth Echoes with Amber Fields. After the last reading I did, I thought this one goes quite well with that. And so I wanted to read another piece by Jason Gray titled, Get Off the Love and Light Cloud. The time for clouds is over. The world is burning, and yet millions are floating above it on manufactured bliss, hiding behind love and light, hoping that by pretending hard enough, the flames will not touch them. This is not spirituality. This is not awakening. This is cowardice dressed up as wisdom. We live in an age where the truth is actively being buried, censored, twisted, and replaced with hollow slogans instead of rising against it. Half of the so-called conscious community is too busy smoking themselves numb, drowning in THC fog, parroting memes they do not understand, and sprinkling a few manly P. Hall quotes into their digital profiles while seasoning to make themselves appear enlightened. Like seasoning to make themselves appear enlightened. You are not enlightened. You are asleep. You are not sovereign. You're sedated. You're not fighting for truth. You are running from it. The coward's creed. Turn the other cheek. Turning the other cheek is not enlightenment. It is surrender. It is weakness. It is cowardice. Do you think predators stop when you turn the other cheek? Do you think the powers that enslave you stop their games when you bow your head and whisper, love and light? No, they laugh at you. They see your meekness not as strength, but as an invitation to press harder. Evil thrives not because it is powerful, but because good people are too afraid to resist it. You can chant all the mantras you want, but if you will not confront the enemy, you are already conquered. The doctrine of forgiveness at all costs was weaponized against you. It was not created to make you holy. It was created to make you docile, to teach you to confuse submission with divinity, silence with virtue, compliance with love. Real love defends. Real light blinds deception. Real spirit rises against oppression. Virtue signaling, the empty mask. The age of fake spirituality is at its peak. People are more concerned with looking enlightened than being enlightened. A curated feed of sacred geometry does not make you sacred. A recycled quote from a mystic you do not understand does not make you wise. Positive vibes only is not a philosophy. It is an evasion. Virtue signaling is cowardice with good lighting. It is the projection of spirituality without the cost of embodying it. You post memes instead of fighting lies. You light candles instead of lighting fires. You wear crystals instead of carrying conviction, and all the while the lie deepens. The walls close in. The system tightens its grip. This is the battlefield. Whether you like it or not, you are on a battlefield. Not of bombs and bullets, but of perception, will, and truth. Every lie tolerated is another weapon forged against you. Every illusion accepted is another shackle placed on your neck. The enemy knows this. They do not need to silence you with force when they can silence you with distraction. They do not need to imprison you in chains when they can imprison you in comfort. And what better prison than the love and light illusion? A false cloud where you feel holy while you do nothing. A place where your silence is marketed as wisdom. Understand this. Silence is complicity. Passivity is surrender. Turning the other cheek is suicide. the strength of the sovereign. True sovereignty is not soft. It is not gentle submission. It is not hiding in a corner whispering prayers while hoping someone else stands up for you. True sovereignty is fire. It is the ability to face the storm with your spine unbroken. It is the willingness to say no when everyone else is saying yes. It is the courage to confront lies even when it costs you friends, family, reputation, or even your life. To be sovereign is to understand that love without fire is impotence and light without truth is illusion. To be sovereign is to know that peace without resistance is not peace at all. It is slavery with a smile. Crush your enemies. Yes, enemies exist. This is not paranoia. This is reality. The governments that poison the land are your enemies. The corporations that enslave the minds are your enemies. The false prophets who preach passivity while lining their pockets are your enemies. They will not stop because you send them love and light. They will not stop because you pray for their healing. They will not stop because you see the light in them. They stop when you confront them. They stop when you expose them. They stop when you strip away their illusions and shatter their control. They stop when you crush their lies, their influence, and their false authority. Do not confuse compassion with cowardice. Yes, love your neighbor, but also defend yourself. Yes, seek light, but also wield the sword. Yes, rise in spirit, but also rise in strength. Crush your enemies not with hate, but with fire. Crush them with unwavering truth, with relentless courage, with the clarity they cannot manipulate. Crush them with the one thing they cannot counterfeit: sovereign remembrance. This is the line in the sand. Turning the other cheek is weakness. Virtue signaling is fraud. Silence in the face of lies is betrayal. Cowardice is not enlightenment. The meek will not inherit the earth. They will lose it to the strong. The passive will not ascend. They will be chained to the illusions they refuse to confront. So rise, burn, fight. Remember. Get off the love and light cloud. Pull your head out of the sand. Stop pretending weakness is a virtue. The world does not need more cowards dressed as saints. The world needs fire. The world needs those willing to stand. The world needs you, awake, armed with truth, unafraid to crush lies and enemies alike. In the end, only the strong in spirit, clear in mind, and fearless in truth will remain. Jason Gray. I've long held some of those beliefs and been frustrated with the love and light community, so thank you for putting that into such eloquent words, Jason. And I hope today everyone fights for the truth.